the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the sight of the Creator, with the blessings of the Creator, and with the love and support of family and friends to join this man, Dwayne, and this woman, Latanya, in the bonds of holy matrimony. Latanya and Dwayne has invited you to bear witness to a moment in their anniversary of 10 years as they make a commitment, a recommitment to their love, support, their honor, the trials and the tribulations. They want you here to witness publicly to this event. And you are here gathered and honored by this occasion to be as witnesses, to bear witness that you will support and make sure that nothing comes between this joining. Do I get an ashe? Ashe! If there is any man or woman here so gathered that do not feel that this man, Dwayne, and this woman, Latanya, should be joined as husband and wife, keep it to your damn self. With that, we will now proceed to take you from the West back to your mother and fatherland. I have enjoined the ritual ceremonies of many of our peoples from around the world so that you may witness a little flavor, a little piece of the DNA that is scattered across this globe that belongs to the one family now gathered here. So with that, I will ask the brother to help the bride to be seated. Oh, well, the drummers now, they're getting ready to do it real. Hold up. Drummers, hit me. in la ketcha. Aho man kocha in la ketcha. Iva maya emaho. Chibeza, chibekwe. Chibata na pixo pucha lobono. Iva maya emaho. Nezarek heteru, nuk datir nef heteru, nuk heteru. Nezarek maat, nuk datir nef maat, nuk maat. Nezarek heru, nuk datir nef heru, nuk heru. Nezarek ast, nuk datir nef ast, nuk ast. There comes a time in all relationships where no matter what happens, no matter what goes on, no matter how wonderful it is, things tend to go sour. And we know what that's like. We feel it. And this day is to make sure that not just the inner senses feel it, but your outer senses feel it too, so that you can match the memory and know exactly what the body felt like when you felt that. So, in order for us to harmonize with the sourness that comes into our lives, we taste of the sourness. Ashe? Ashe. If the sourness does not abate, and you continue holding on to things, waiting till later to get back at him or her, if you do not bare your soul and love one another, trust one another, then when it gets sour and nothing happens, it turns bitter. And as it turns bitter, you begin to taste the bitterness in your mouth. The bitterness comes out in your words to each other. And each time you speak, a little bit of the love just seems to edge away. And then all of a sudden, there's nothing left but the bitterness. Taste the bitterness so that it may never, ever come between you in the way of words. And when you have finished chewing it, spit out that bitterness in a ritual. Throw it to the side, not on your altar. Spit that bitterness out of your mouth. Mama's still laughing. As that bitterness begins to grow and tears away at the love, you are no longer looking at one another with the same eyes. All you can see is the glare of the heat. And we have been in the desert or have been in a hot place where when we're looking off into the distance, it doesn't seem like anything is there but a mirage. And it's just moving back and forth. Nothing is sure. Now, after you have tasted the bitterness and you have not chosen to end it, comes the heat and the fire of anger and hatred. Taste the fire of anger and hatred in the form of the hottest pepper we could find. Taste it. You feel it? Yes. That's what you're doing to each other when you talk those words. Those bitter words begin to heat up. They begin to anger, but then, once you introduce the milk of human kindness to one another, that's enough. I want that heat to linger a little bit. But understand and understand that you and you are no longer two. You are one, walking as two. And the more you realize, understand, and understand that, the stronger your love will grow. And as in the before life, you will meet again in the next life. And you will be only here for a short time to come, because it seems that you all have already overgone and overcome and overwent all the obstacles you needed to climb over, bringing us beautiful children as loving parents. So, we now end your trials of the four humors, of the four temperaments, with the sweetness of honey that brought you here to this day. And we hope that by tasting this, that this is the last memory you will ever have of bitterness, anger, sourness, and anything that may come between you. Make sure that before you go to bed at night, that the taste of honey is on your lips, that the taste of honey is in your words, that the taste of honey is in your touch, and to make sure that nothing ever comes in between you. No words can destroy this. Anyone, and I have now placed it on this moment, anyone who brings false witness to this couple, anyone who brings the wrong words, anger, gossip to this couple, they too shall be punished and be crushed tenfold by anything they say against this union and against this love. And with that, we say, stand and let us take you to the next stage and final stage. Do you, Dwayne, take this woman, this queen, to be your loving wife, to have and to hold in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer, until death do you part?
I do.
Say it again.
I do.
Do we hear that shake? Do you, Latanya, take this man, this king, to be your lawful wedded husband, to have and to hold, richer or poorer, sickness and in health, till death do you part?
I do.
Again.
I do, I do, I do.
Ah, shake from the crowd. Then it is my distinct honor, my overwhelming pleasure, and my love for you both that I declare you to be husband and wife. You may kiss each other. Get up and clap with this stuff. Weddings, so we did not do the ring exchange. So what we will do now is the ring exchange, the bread exchange, as well as the cola nut exchange. With that, I will ask that if you have the ring, to please place it on her finger.
Got the ring? Got the ring?
Ah.
Over there.
Beautiful couple. And what better hands could it be in?
Oops. I dropped one of them. There we go.
That's all right. That's what happens with European weddings.
This one next or this one? The diamond. This one?
Now, as is traditional, beautiful, 3 rings. Wow, sister. Now what the sister will do in that same essence is, since there is no ring for his finger, she does what she does to place it from the rings that are her lips. To the eldest member of the family, what we do is, since you are now joined as families, please stay standing. She now is committed to his family, and as such, she will always feed his family as she feeds her own. Go right ahead, Queen.
She has to share the...
Yes, just pass it around. She has to actually do it, but it's no room. As will he, the groom.
No, that was the groom.
Oh, okay, as she will. As he, the groom, will feed and support and care for her family, he passes the unleavened bread as a symbol of their support for the other family.
Where's Grandma? Where's Grandma?
Small piece and pass.
Where's Grandma?
Right here.
No. Oh, Grandma's sitting down there. Take it and pass it around.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the bread.
Okay. All right.
The final ritual for you to witness. We don't have to worry about this, but we do it anyway to round it out. Before you, you see the coconuts. The coconuts are a sign of fertility. So what happens is the groom holds the bride's hand and she sits on the coconut for a minute, as if she really needs to. But we will do that for the ritual and the ancestors. Go right ahead, sister. Now, the groom don't get away. He got to sit too. Come on now, hit it.
Yes.